Imagine this. Your husband comes home every night, kisses you on the forehead, tells you he loves you. But every single day, he's texting another woman, calling her baby, sneaking out for late meetings. You finally catch him. Most women would cry. Most women would scream. I didn't. I smiled and decided to make both of them regret the day they ever crossed me. This is the story of how I turned my husband's side chick into my side chick and forced him to watch every second of it. If you've ever been betrayed, lied to, or felt completely powerless, and you've secretly dreamed of serving the most satisfying justice possible, hit that like button right now, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because this revenge story is going to give you chills in the best possible way. Hey everyone, my name is Ava, and I live in New York City. 5 years ago, I married Ethan. Tall, charming, senior manager at one of the biggest tech companies in Manhattan. Everyone said we were the perfect couple. Instagram posts, fancy vacations, Sunday brunches in Soho. On paper, we had it all. But behind closed doors, something was rotting. I started noticing the usual signs. Phone face down. Working late texts at 11 p.m. Perfume on his shirts that definitely wasn't mine. One night, I couldn't sleep. I picked up his phone while he was in the shower, and my entire world cracked open. Hundreds of messages, photos, voice notes of him moaning her name. Her name was Mia, his 6-year-old junior colleague. Long, dark hair, always in tight dresses. The kind of girl who knows exactly how beautiful she is. He called her his little escape. He told her I was cold and didn't understand him anymore. He promised her he was going to leave me someday. My hands were shaking so hard I almost dropped the phone. I felt sick. Literally ran to the bathroom and threw up. But in that moment, something inside me shifted. The pain turned into ice. Pure, crystal clear ice. I didn't scream. I didn't confront him. I just whispered to myself in the mirror. They both think they're smarter than me. Let's see how smart they feel when I'm done. First step, Instagram. Mia's account was wide open. Travel pics, gym selfies, coffee aesthetic. I followed her from a fresh account and sent the sweetest message. Hey Mia, your photos are gorgeous. We're both in Ethan's orbit at the company. Would you ever want to grab coffee? Girl talk? She replied in 6 minutes flat. Emoji hearts and everything. She was thrilled someone cool wanted to be her friend. For 2 weeks, I played the perfect confidant. I complimented her outfits, her career goals, her amazing energy. I slowly fed her little stories about how Ethan had been distant with me, how I felt invisible. She started opening up, admitted she felt guilty, but the chemistry was just too strong. Every time she said his name, my stomach twisted, but I kept smiling in those texts. Then came the turning point. I texted her, "Hey friend, Starbucks downtown Manhattan tomorrow? I really need someone to talk to." She showed up in a little black dress, looking like she stepped out of a magazine. We ordered oat milk lattes. I let my voice crack just enough when I told her how lonely I felt. She reached across the table and squeezed my hand. That was my opening. I looked her dead in the eyes and said softly, "You're really special, Mia. You deserve someone who sees how incredible you are." I let my thumb gently stroke the back of her hand. She blushed, but she didn't pull away. I leaned in closer, brushed a strand of hair behind her ear, and whispered, "Your skin looks so soft. Have you ever wondered how it would feel if a woman touched you like that?" Her breathing changed. I could see the exact second curiosity overtook guilt. I casually mentioned I'm bisexual. Told her it was completely safe with me. No judgment, just connection. 20 minutes later, I smiled and said, "My apartment is only 2 blocks away. Way more private than this crowded Starbucks. Want to continue this conversation somewhere we can actually relax?" She bit her lip and nodded. My apartment in Manhattan had soft lighting already set up. Hidden camera rolling from the bookshelf the second we walked in. I put on slow R&B, dimmed the lights, poured 2 glasses of red wine. We sat on the sofa. I traced my fingers along her jaw, then gently across her lips. "You're so incredibly hot, Mia," I whispered. "I want to feel you." She kissed me first. Hungry, nervous, excited. What happened next was slow, deliberate, and completely recorded. We undressed each other piece by piece, I ran my hands over her delicate, warm curves, those soft, sensitive upper areas that responded instantly to every gentle touch. She was breathing faster, letting out these little shaky sighs. I explored her most private lower region with slow, tender care, giving her wave after wave of pleasure until her whole body was trembling against mine. Our skin pressed together, warm and electric. Deep kisses, hands everywhere. I whispered in her ear right at the peak, "You belong to me now, not him." She had no idea the camera caught every single second. The next afternoon, I texted Ethan, "Come home early, we need to talk." He walked in, looking annoyed, still in his suit. I didn't say a word. I just opened my laptop, turned it toward him, and pressed play. The video started. Mia's soft moans filled the living room, her body arching, my hands on her whispering my name like she'd forgotten his existed. Ethan's face went ghost white. His mouth opened, but nothing came out. He watched the entire thing in silence, eyes wide with horror. When it ended, I looked him straight in the face and said calmly, "Look, Ethan, your side piece now belongs to me. Her whole fantasy with you, destroyed. Both of you are completely humiliated." He couldn't even stand up straight. His ego, the thing he valued more than anything, shattered right there on my living room floor. I sent the same link to Mia with one line, "Now you both understand what betrayal really costs." She replied in all caps, "Please delete it." I left her on red. That same week, I filed for divorce. Ethan didn't fight a single thing. He just sat across from the lawyer with his head down like a broken man. The divorce was final in record time. I kept the apartment, got a better job, and started dating again, this time on my own terms. Mia quit the company 2 weeks later. Last I heard, she moved back to the Midwest and deleted all her socials. A side chick dream died that day in my apartment, and she'll never forget it. I didn't do this for hate. I did it for the version of me that cried in the bathroom that night. For every woman who's ever been lied to and made to feel small. Sometimes the sweetest revenge isn't yelling or crying. It's making them feel exactly what you felt, and then walking away taller than ever. If this story just gave you goosebumps, do me a favor, smash that like button, drop a comment, and tell me, would you have done the same thing? Or would you have walked away? I read every single comment. And if you want more real feeling Reddit revenge stories like this every week, hit subscribe and ring the bell. I've got a whole playlist of women who refuse to stay silent. Thank you for watching. You're not alone out there. And Karma, sometimes she wears lipstick and knows exactly how to use a hidden camera. See you in the next one. Just to be clear, this story is purely for entertainment. All names, places, and details are fictional, and any resemblance to real people or events is completely coincidental.